You cannot forgive jealousy, or at least you shouldn't. And this video has been inspired by Chica Photo and Maliku. I hope I'm saying those names right. Two comments that I just recently read. And one comment, she asked, how do you deal with people who sabotage your weight loss? And another comment was asking about the coworker who made it a point to comment on what I was wearing when she had no right to. She had no reason to. So the reason why I talk about jealousy and why it shouldn't be forgiven is because, when someone shows you they're jealous of you, you cannot sit up and kiki with them anymore, because even when they're pretending and trying their hardest to make you once again comfortable with them, you know that they're still working behind the scenes against you or against your goals. So this is so crazy, y'all. I can't believe that I got this comment on this day, and I'll tell you why. So, you guys remember I told you my first video about the coworker? So tell me why today I had another run-in, and it just blew my mind because honestly, this happened, I guess, about 2 weeks ago, right? The initial conversation. I thought that, as time was going on, that she was warming up to me, and she just was realizing this is who I am and this is my standard, this is how I like to dress, and blah 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 blah. And I really thought we were like kind of becoming cool. And this is something that I'm happy that it happened now, because it's like I knew I was right. Because I've always had the suspicion that when someone shows you they're jealous of you, you cannot befriend them. It's not something you can move past. It is something, when I say don't forgive, I'm not saying like be bitter about it, be angry about it. Definitely don't let it deter you. Don't hold on to that. But when I say by don't forgive is like, don't reallow that person or that energy back into your space, like that is something you need to keep at a distance as much as possible. So today, and mind you, this is after days of I'm communicating with this coworker and, we're laughing and joking about things, and I'm going against my better judgment because I know I'm not supposed to be friends or not supposed to, re-engage with someone who's shown me jealousy. But I don't know. I just thought maybe this time would be different, but it was a confirmation, and I'm sharing this with you guys because it's real out here, especially being a beautiful woman. The hate is real out here. Like, even when you think you have like a friend, an ally, you have to go by who people show you, not what they're telling you. Okay? So this coworker and I, we ended up going into the break room, just kind of because I was starving. So I had a couple of fruit. I had some fruit in my lunchbox. So I went ahead and I was just snacking, and she had come back in there, and she had come back to get cookies because there was cookies out. But anyways, she said to me, she was asking me, "Oh, what church do you go to?" And I told her, I go to this church. And she asked me like, "Oh, well, maybe, you should come to my church." And at first I thought, oh, mind you, this is what I'm talking about. I thought we were, I thought she had gotten past her jealousy. I thought we were cool. But she had said to me, maybe you should come to my church. So I thought it was just an invitation to, continue this budding friendship. And then I was like, oh yeah, maybe I'll think about it. And then she begins, to tell me more about her church. And this is the thing that sticks out. And I want you guys to hear what I'm saying and connect the dots, okay? She was telling me how she is a part of the greeting team of the church. And one thing that she's very proud of is she's been working with some of the younger ladies in the church. And listen, y'all, take a note on this because I kid you not, it's going to tie together. It's crazy. So she was saying how in the beginning that some of the ladies, when I say ladies, like these are women in their early 20s, were coming into church, and and this was her words, they were dressed to the nines. Okay. She said they were dressed to the nines. And I'm like, okay, I mean, it's your Sunday's best. Yeah. Dressed to the nines. But she was proud because she had been working with these ladies and helping them tone it down. And now they come in more relaxed, more casual. Did y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? Oh my gosh, it's blowing my mind. She was bragging to me about how she was proud of essentially dimming down these young girls and making them think, oh, me dressing up is too much. And dressed to the nines for her, she was like, oh, they're always coming in with heels and all these dresses and skirts. And I'm like, that's normal for a young lady. Like, what are you talking about? But yeah, she told me how she was proud that she'd been working with these ladies on toning it down. So, oh my gosh, a little bit after that, I had to go to her because I needed help with a specific thing, and she was the one that was like designated to help me with that. So I went there, and she asked me again about what I was wearing today. She was like, oh, is this our company's uniform? And I remember, and I told her, and I replied, I said, per our company uniform policy, as long as I'm doing this, and this, I am well within dress code. And then I said, but I like to break the rules sometimes. And I kind of laughed it off. And it just made me like, it just was such an epiphany. It was an aha. I was like, wow, you have shown me you have a jealousy towards me. And I'm realizing like it runs so deep. You are like, it's like your sole intention is to dim the light of young, beautiful women. And I don't understand it. And I will say this, she is someone who I could see back in her day, she probably was a problem. And when I say a problem, like I could tell she had a youth, like not such obviously youth, but she had a light about her back in the day. I could tell. But something happened in her life where it got dimmed. And instead of her doing what she needed to do to get it back, now she just wants to dim the light in every other young, vibrant, beautiful woman she sees. And it is so sad to see. And like I said, I had this suspicion of you cannot befriend someone who is showing you jealousy because of this, and that. And this was that confirmation. So this is a gem and a nugget that I can take now for the rest of my life. And I'm telling you, ladies, take that with you. I don't want you guys to be scared and guarded and not ever make friends. Like, that's not the case. But what I'm telling you is if someone is showing you outward jealousy, if someone is, trying to peg you and finding flaws in something that there is no flaw in, you cannot befriend them. You cannot tell them about your life. You cannot have them around you. It is dangerous for you because this is the same, mind you, right? I'm something about me. I am who I am. I'm going to do what I want and I don't care who likes it. And that is something that I have instilled within myself only within this last year. And I'm bold with that. And it's like, I get respect because of that. But the other young ladies who I don't even know, unfortunately, they didn't have that about them. So they thought that this older woman, mind you, this is an older woman. So she comes to you under the guise of concern and care, and you believe it. The whole time, this woman is working against you. Like, it's like the destiny swap. It's crazy. It's disgusting. But these young ladies who they were on the right path. They knew, put energy into your looks, put effort into your looks. They were on the right path, and they met a woman who pretended to care about them, pretended to be an advisor, pretended to be a mentor, whose sole purpose was to diminish them, to make them tone down so that she was comfortable. It's gross. And I hope you guys really heard what I was saying. And I want you to look at your life, and I need you, like I'm asking you, this is my Christmas gift. If you guys want to give me anything, I love all the support, but this is what I want you to do. Analyze your life. Analyze the influences. Analyze the people who are telling you they care about you, and see, do their actions align to that? Are they advising you to do the thing that helps you get to your best self? Analyze it, and you make those decisions before this year is over. All right, girls, I love you. Thank you guys for all the support, all the comments, all the new subscribers. I love it, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.